Good morning, peeps. Jenny Clouston. And I am still finishing off my snippets and turning them into little somethings. For those of you who are watching me and are following me or whatever, this I marked incorrectly in a previous video. So I have got to do 5 more half hexagons to complete this. So let us go and complete this. It is sunny. I am late, and let me just get organized here. Just going to mark this so I know how to stay in that perimeter. And yes. Okay, now I am going to be using my orts, so that's what I'm just going to have a look at this quickly, because at this point I can do things to this. What shall I do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just have fun and create a little something here. Just put my ring cutter on. Oh, haven't bought my... Okay, that's fine. If I'm using my orts, if that's the case, I need to make sure. I don't think I can use orts, peeps. There's a bit of red. That's too small. That's okay. I'm not sure I'm liking the red. Red's a funny color, don't you find? Don't you find it's just a tricky color? I just find it tricky. Not so, it's so easy to make it look Christmassy, and so that's why in my thread packs, in the reds, I've included pinks, and it's a beautiful pack. Let me just tell you, it's really gorgeous. It's called the Valentine pack, and you see, it's just, hey, but it's Christmas, so you know, that's what I have at my disposal. And if I'm trying to use my orts, then I will do that. Okay, so I need a center, and what I do have out is this beautiful herb that I was working on with the other day. Oh, that sun is glorious. 6 half hexagons I've got to do. And I'll just do some colonial knots in here. Nice big chunky ones. I'll get closer. Oh, quiet here today, isn't it? Wow. There you go. Nothing really much to chat about. As I said, that one, the slow collage lady that I follow, who does the watercolor kind of collages, she doesn't talk at all. She just has this beautiful music playing, and so peaceful. Oh, and then the words come across like on the screen. It's really lovely. Now, because I'm going to be using this little project when it's finished a lot, I think, I'm just going to make sure that all the stitches that I use are stitches that are going to handle being, you know, bashed about. So with silk ribbon, it's quite tricky because some of the stitches, for example, ribbon stitch, they can be too fragile for some of your projects. So I tend to, and loop stitch obviously you can't do because that'll catch everything, although that would be glorious to do. So it's pretty difficult to find ribbon stitches that are flat enough, silk ribbon. But having said that though, I have got so many projects that I use all the time, and the ribbon stitch has been fine, so you know. Now I should by rights, oh there you go, have a chenille needle, which I do have, and because I'm going to try and use up all my orts, that's what I'll just do. I'll just do nice chunky lazy daisies. Oh no, and you know what, I haven't pressed this ribbon, so what's going to happen to this is that she's going to close in on me. Please people, if you're using silk ribbon, do not do what I'm about to do. Press your ribbon. Always. Always. Pull it through. I was lucky. I was lucky that I got that decent lazy daisy happening here. I was pretty lucky there too. Except I don't know what happened over there. I didn't keep my bottom tidy, did I? So much going on in my mind at the moment. Not all that good, but you never know how things can turn out. Do not do what I'm about to do now. Oh no, I'll be a good girl. I'll end this off properly. With a tiny, tiny bit of thread here. Ugh. Can you hear that noise? I don't know if you can, but that is a kookaburra wanting food. And since they've come back, I've been naughty. I've been spoiling them. I've just indulged them. And now I've got to stop. I've got to not feed them as much. But I was so excited. It's like when my grandchildren come, I kind of, you know, spoil them a bit much. But hey, that's my job, isn't it? To spoil my grandchildren. Different color reds here, but it's fine. I'm going to make this nice and big. It's now very bright. I might have to come back later for this, because sometimes the video is too overexposed in the bright light. I'm being very lucky with this ribbon. I haven't pressed it, and I am being very lucky, because normally if you don't press it, she just closes up on you so badly. That's all I've got left. It better be enough. That's what I'm saying, thread. You better last. I am having so much fun also, getting rid of stuff in my house, clearing cupboards. It's just amazing. Very impressive. Lovely Jane. And the op shops are still taking stuff, because sometimes in December they stop taking donations. I think people do what I'm doing. And then it becomes but I don't give everything to an op shop. I don't give anything that I wouldn't buy myself. So if the condition's not great, I don't donate it. Oh no, peeps, I'm not going to have enough. There better be another bit of red in there. Knowing my luck, there won't be. I think I'll get this one out, and then I'm in the poo. Oh, darn it. How many is in here? Is there any more in here? There's a 4mm. No, come on. If there's another 4, there's definitely no other ones. Otherwise, if that doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll just have the stem or petal, something coming out from there. Not a petal, a stem. Yep, that's what I'll do. Anyway, let me see how I go. Right. If I thread both of these up on a needle, what that should give me is a 7mm silk ribbon. So that's what I'm going to do. Thread them both up. A boer maak 'n plan, as they say in South Africa. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just come from there. Okay. I wonder who my dogs are barking at. Then this should work. All right, now I'm just going to go and see what the situation is at my front gate. Yep, hold on. Okay, so the sun is gone, but it's later in the day, so there could be all sorts of noises. However, I am just bombing along. All right, now, well, what I'm going to do is just use silk ribbon for now. Just give me some nice juicy leaves. This is all coming. Oh, sorry about the paint. This is, I wonder if I should go and get that off. Okay. This is one of my half hexagons for my little finishing off. And it's not ideal, really. I did go through everything to find some more work that I could put in this project to finish off, but I couldn't find anything. So be it. it's still going to be a nice little finish. I don't think I've got enough to do another lazy daisy. Or do you think I'm going to do it? Do you think I'll do it? Oh, I love a challenge. I love a challenge. There we go. Now to get this needle in. Okay, I'll show you a trick. It's when you're sad like me and you just don't have... Well, I just needed to get one more leaf, didn't I? So I've reinserted my needle and then I can just thread my ribbon up. So that's for all of you who wanting to know how to get that last tiny bit of your silk ribbon. There you go. Did you see that? And then all I have to do is couch that down. All right, now we can get moving. Woohoo! So I didn't really want to do this red one because, you know, it's red, I don't know. And that's why, as I said, in my red pack, there's all sorts of shades of... I'll go and get it for you and I'll show you. Okay, so there you go. Now remember that this is going to go this way in this piece thing. So I've got, whatever I do, I've got to get the direction happening here, which I've now placed my, you know, leaves in the wrong place. But, you know, really, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just grabbing what I have, but maybe I can finish this. I'm trying to get all this finished off these little cards that I did years ago. I don't know why I do that. But this is a... I think I'm going to go with that one. So, if you have a look in... let's just do this quickly. If I've got my book here, I'll just show you something. Well, the Crazy Quilting book is here, so let's pull that up just because I have it here. Okay, so if you have a look, if I've done a flower, where's that flower? You see, if there's a flower, I just sort of get moving and add things off it. Okay, there's not an example here to show you. I would have shown you had there been one. All right. I thought I had my other book here. Okay, doesn't matter. What I'll just do quickly here is some stem stitches. I might just go down first. Give this a little bud here. Terrible little stem stitch there, Jennifer. Donna, what's going on? Let's see, in my old jar, I'm just frossicking about here. So what I've got here is a bit of yellow. And it's not the greatest colour in the world. However, I am simply going to use it. Because I've used everything else in here. Oh, let me get it for you, I'll show you. I've used silk ribbon, wool, sample from my book, daddy stitching. So everything's nice and bright and colourful, and you know, it'll all work. It'll all come out in the wash, I say. Yes. Now there is a parked thread behind here, which might get in your beautiful breeze. Beautiful breeze. I have a feeling in my bones, peeps, that this little hexagon is not going to be one of my best. You know how you sit down and you think, yeah, this is going to work, and then you think, nah, there's something going on here, but I am going to simply continue away. I'm ending off really badly, so I'm not showing you. I shouldn't do that, should I? I should be a good person and teach you the right way, all the way. Okay, so then this one I'm going to come up from here. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do, yeah, let me end this off quickly. Could have done that earlier, couldn't I? I might do a series of back stitches. Come on, give me an arc. Why aren't you doing that today? Really? You're giving me everything straight. Come on. Curve. Oh. How is that it's not curving for me? I tell you what, if I had done this as a fern stitch, it would have curved naturally. But because I'm doing this kind of back stitch thing, it's so rigid and not creative at all. Now that's very odd. I nearly said bloody odd, but anyway. Now if I come in and I mess this up this way, I just don't know how many of these I want to put on, if it's going to be regimented. So if I come out here, then she can veer off over there. Whew, I can feel the heat coming off. There you go. Alt jar. Oh, this is not the one I was using. I was using this one. I wonder if I need one more here to give me more movement. So when I'm doing these little kind of my daily stitching nuggets, my snippets, I simply go. If I'm doing on another project and I'm wanting to use more complicated stitch combination, that's a whole different ball game. I sort of need time and I play and I have everything out in front of me. And I think that's why I'm not being as creative as I normally am now that I'm teaching from home, because I keep on I'm having to tidy up my sewing, you know, and that's not pleasing to me at all. This is very naked down there. I'll just give her another little something there. There you go. Oh, guts. See, when you travel for great distances with your thread, especially when you're not in a hoop, it's not ideal. So a tiny little spider bombing along there. There you go. And then I'm going to have some more on the other side. I really should have another one coming off here, shouldn't I? Yeah, not that I want to. Let's do some here. Oh, I love doing this. The simplest stitches just repeated. Over and over and over again. Okay, done. Wow, where are you from? Go back into your little box, please. Right, next. Auto jar, please. Yeah. Please give me something nice. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to get anything in here. There's a bit of blue. Nope. Just going to get all the little pieces that I can find. Yep. In that colorway. I'm going to get rid of that, and this is what I'll use here. This is the thickest one, so I'll start with her. Oh, but there's yellow on here. Let me just pop this, whatever's on here, on the other side. Okay. Spread the love down here. And that'll be enough of you. Thank you very much. This is pretty nice. I like this a lot. Once again, this should be pressed, shouldn't it? There you go. Okay. So let's finish this side off first. Once again, I'm just going to do talk properly, Jennifer. I'm going to do lazy daisies because this project is going to be used a lot. I have a feeling in my bones. So, all right, so I should have ended that off because I've carried this over. I'm talking to myself beautifully here. There you go. Look at that wasted ribbon there. Naughty girl, Jennifer. Naughty girl. Anyway. It wasn't ought to begin with anyway. Okay, so there we have that. Now what else have I got here? I had this color here. And I'm going to pop that into, even though she's quite dark, I'm still going to use it. Make her joyful and happy. We all need to be joyful and happy. Make you nice and big. Because you're a 7mm silk ribbon. Ho, ho, ho. I might put you right down over here. am I taking that? So I need to, I've left space here because I have to put some red somewhere. Otherwise the red flower is just going to sit there and, you know, be all alone. I'm just going to put her on the extremities over here. So that, I suppose I could go inside and find some more red. But I don't feel like it. And if I put two together, it's more powerful. There's a pink. I'll put some pink in. I wish I had some green in this oat jar. I'm sure there are some. There you go. I need some green. That's what I need. Look how pretty those little oats look. How pretty is that? Get a laugh, Jennifer. The next half hexagon I think I'm going to do in wool. Yep. Nice bright orange. And another one here. And then I need green because I'm getting too colorful there. I need to bring myself down to earth. That's what I need to do, is just cool my jets. Okay. This is so good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not sure about you, but I am. Definitely I'm going to do some beautiful wool embroidery next, the next one, and I'll get this finished. Yes, that green is what we needed to just say stop it already with the 50,562 colors. Oh man, I'm so happy with that. Just using what I had left over in my little oat jar. I don't know, I get such a sense of achievement and joy. You'll be very pleased to know that lovely Jane is most certainly on the mend. Full on. It's really taken her by surprise, this little, yeah. There we go. Okay, now end this off. And then just a few more little stab stitches and colonial knots, and I am done here. So that 3 or 4 do I still have to do of these half hexagons? How many have I done? I think I've only done 2 now, haven't I? Oh, still got so much to do. I nearly finished this on this card. I've had these on this card for I don't know how long. There you go. And I am done. I can baste that on. Just one wrap down. Another wrap. There. Happy and joyous, and all from my oat jar. And with that, thank you so much for your time, and bye for now. forgot to show you. You see the red pack? I take it from the reds into the pinks and the cerises and the hot pinks. And it looks so lovely. And then obviously with the green, it's just joyful. Sorry, I can't unpack these. They orders, so I'll mess up the packaging. So anyway, that's the red. It's gorgeous. And then that's the green. Okay, now I'm really going. Bye. Wow, the sun is really very bright, peeps. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this off. And maybe later on today, I will finish this. So there you go. There's my Christmas. If I can get it through. Oh no, I've gone through a knot. No, I haven't. There you go. Nice and glorious. Beautiful. All the 3 different color ribbons, and I am done. All right, I'll see you later, okay? There you go. All 3 different color ribbons, but the sun is way too bright. I'll see you just now.